Hello folks, Tom from Full Install here. I have been randomly looking through old magazines and I happened by this issue of PC Gamer from May 1999 and inside we have what appears to be, let's see if we can go back to the main page, The Big Quiz. Apologies about the light, I'm trying to light with a lamp. Everyone likes a quiz, especially about computer games, so I thought we would test my knowledge, and you can play along at home, of the PC Gamer Big Quiz in association with Microprose. And who is that? Oh, Hasbro. That's interesting. So let's start with question number 1. The characters for 10 points. As a warm-up, see a game name, spot the character, which of the following starred in which title? Okay. Well, number 1's going to be easy, because that's going to be Gordon Freeman in Half-Life. I'll read the rest out anyway. It's A. David Godsend, B. Gordon Freeman, C. Godfrey Sendall, D. Marine 462. I don't know if they are actual characters from other games. I've never heard of them if they are. Question 2. Quake. This is a tricky one. They're all Kulthon? I would not have a clue. I've never even heard of that character in Quake. I'm going to hazard a guess and say it's B. If in doubt, go B. Number 3, WWF WrestleMania. Andy the Killer Rock, the Gravedigger, Bret Hitman Hart, Cliff the Cliff Hacks. I'm going to go with C, Bret the Hitman Hart with that one. Question number 4, Dave the Tentacle. We have A, Purple Tentacle, B, Injax Finalgan, C, Chuck Rock, it's definitely not Chuck Rock, and D, Annie Lennox. Back when magazines used to have a bit of humour about them. It's Purple Tentacle, that one's easy enough. Next up we have... The next 6 questions give you the names of characters. Which games are they from? Ah, cool. So, Giovanni Corleone, it's either Gangsters, B, F1 GP, C, Broken Sword, or D, Screamer. I would hazard a guess and say that that's going to be Gangsters. Number 6, Schnozoids. It's either A, Vangers, B, Captain Blood, C, Gene Wars, D, Star Trek Borg. I haven't heard of any of those games. I mean, I'm kind of aware of Star Trek Borg just through what it is, but not a clue. I was gonna go Gene Wars, C. 7, Sam & Max Hit the Road, Rise of the Robots, Space Quest Roger Wilco, The Orion Conspiracy. Again, not a clue. I'm clearly not clued up. I might go with Sam & Max Hit the Road. Elaine Menu, Pierre Le Chefs is Out to Lunch, Toka Touring Car, Alone in the Dark 3, Muppet Treasure Island. I think it... No, it's not Alone in the Dark 3, is it? Not a clue again. You know what? I'm going to go with... No, I'm going to go Chef's Out to Lunch, because obviously it's got a menu in it. It would be silly not to. Dino Fly. I know this one. Trespasser, Little Big Adventure 2, Primal Rage, or Time Commando. It is definitely Little Big Adventure 2. Know that one for a fact. That is your injured dragon that you have to heal back to health through exciting spells. Okay. Which item in each list is the odd one out? But to get the points, you've got to tell us why. I don't have to say anything. 11A. Chainsaw, shotgun, minigun, rocket launcher, grenade launcher. Well, I'm guessing it's going to be grenade launcher because all of the rest are weapons in Doom. That's my guess for that one. 12, Maniac Mansion, Monkey Island, Dead Tentacle, Sam & Max Hit the Road. Oh, I'm going to guess it's going to be Sam & Max Hit the Road because that was LucasArts. Or were they all LucasArts? I have a feeling the first 3 were all made by... is it Ron Gilbert? Is that his name? And that legendary point-and-click adventure creator. Keep kicking the camera, apologies. 13A. Israel Border Guards, Sensible 11. Blooded Utja Clan, Arsenal. I'm going to go Sensible 11 is the odd one out. I have no idea what that could possibly be. 14, Willow and Wicket, Golden Games, Arcade Mania, Civilization 2. I would go with Civilization 2 just because the rest sound kind of sporty. Willow and Wicket, Cricket's Wickets. 15, Shiny, Core, Probe, Argonaut. These are all going to be publishers. Core published, or did they develop? I can't remember. The original Tomb Raider, Probe, Alien Trilogy. I don't know which one out of Argonaut and Shiny it would be. I'm going to go for Shiny, I think. 16, here we go. Sound Blaster, Adlib, Disney Sound Source, EGA. I'm going to guess EGA because that was graphics, wasn't it? I think. If I get that wrong, then I'm going to look very stupid. Taglines for 5 points. Some games enjoy more than just a title. Just as Die Hard 2 was known as Die Harder, which games enjoyed these taglines? Shadow of the Serpent Rider, Magic Carpet, King's Quest III, Hexen, Heretic. Shadow of the Serpent Rider. I was leaning towards Magic Carpet, but I might go Heretic. A Bridge Too Far. Is it Warlords, Close Combat 2, Combat Air Patrol, or A-Train? I don't think it's A-Train. I'm going to go Close Combat 2 because Combat Air Patrol wouldn't need a bridge. Warlord sounds too medieval, and yeah, definitely not. Oh, it might be A-Train, I don't know. We'll find out. A Fistful of Horrors, Alone in the Dark 3, Space Quest 2, The Orion Conspiracy, Jagged Alliance. I think it's too quirky to be Alone in the Dark 3. I'm going to go Space Quest 2. The Smoky Mirror. Oh, I know this one. Age of Empires. No, Ancient Empires. Hercules. Broken Sword 2 or Hexen 2. It's definitely Broken Sword 2. The Beast Within. Hunter Hunted. Gabriel Knight 2. Ian Botham's International Cricket. Hopkins FBI. I think it's Gabriel Knight. Though Hunter Hunted, you do play as a beast, so it could possibly be that. Not a game, 5 points. They all sound plausible, but which one of these isn't? A Flight Simulator. F-22 Lightning 2. Oh, bloody hell. F-22 Retaliator. God, I can't read today. F-22 Air Dominance Fighter. F-22 Raptor. I'm going to say Retaliator because it took me the longest to read. Sierra Adventure Game. King's Quest 7. Space Quest 6. Police Quest 4. Leisure Suit Larry 7. I'm going to guess it's Leisure Suit Larry 7 because I don't think... There might be 7 of them now, but in 1999 I don't think there was. Real-time strategy games. 7th Legion, Crush, Kill and Destroy, Max 2 and June. Oh, that's a tough one. Crush, Kill and Destroy sounds like the obvious rubbish one, but I think... No, I'm going to go... Oh, I don't know. Max 2, that sounds like a racing game. Although these are games that are not a game. So, I'm going to go with 7th Legion for that one. Beat 'em up. We have Cyclones, Battle Beasts, Expect No Mercy, War Gods. Battle Beasts sounds familiar. Cyclones. No, I'm going to go Cyclones for that one. Robotic Exoskeleton Game. Mech Commander, Genome, Hired Guns, Earth Siege. I'm going to go Hired Guns because it sounds a bit too generic. Earth Siege would sound like some sort of real-time strategy game to me. Sound effects, 9 points. We'll come back to the screenshots, they are here. Using the gift of hearing. And the tool of the gamer, the CD gamer. Okay. Now I need to source the the CD that came with it. This could be some... quality eBaying, but yeah, if anyone knows what that CD is, and hey, let's just read it. Using the gift of hearing and the tool of CD Gamer, hear the chosen sound effects and tell us from whence they came. Just pop the second CD into your drive and select the quiz option from the main menu. If anyone has that CD, please upload it and let me know what that audio was, because now I'm incredibly interested. You liar. 5 points. Gaming myth or irrefutable truth? Tell us which answer is true. Monkey Island's Guybrush Threepwood was called so because he was designed in a paint program that calls all designs brushes. He was a girl brush and a guy brush, and his name stuck. Ron Gilbert's girlfriend at the time was Brusky. He swapped it around, it didn't quite fit, and thus it was slightly respelt. Although setting on the name Ronald, Gilbert's parents admitted that they had named him Guybrush. D, none of the above. I believe it is A. Luckily, through the future of podcasting, there's quite a lot of interviews with the creators of Monkey Island. In fact, there it is, Ron Gilbert. I mentioned that earlier. He was Ron Gilbert. And I'm pretty sure it is because of the paint program. Command & Conquer designers Westwood had closed shave when A. They were ready to release their seminal RTS Dune when someone pointed out that Cryo had already released a game with the same name. B. John Rhys Davies, star of Dune 2000, was so unhappy with the game that he tried to have his sequences cut out from the videos. He failed. C. A week before release, the Blade Runner Foundation tried to have the elements of the game changed, even though 250,000 CDs had already been pressed. D. None of the above. I would guess it would be A again, because that sounds like the most plausible. 250,000 CDs, that seems like a lot for 1995. Although, maybe I'm misremembering when CDs were in their infancy. Anyway, next question. I'm going with A for that one. Next question. That is quite a cool image. Let's just all marvel at that for a brief moment. Of this man being covered by, probably at the time, would be thousands and thousands of pounds worth of equipment. Quake was made all the more rock with the addition of the following. A CD music soundtrack by teen sensation Hanson. I would like to have experienced that. A CD music soundtrack by Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails, obviously. The word kill tattooed on the knuckles, a bit higher up, of the main character's skin. No, and D, none of the above. No, it is of course Nine Inch Nails, hence where the 9 Inch Nail gun comes from. Anyone that knows all there is to know about Lara Croft will be aware that A. Her hips are wider than her breasts. The 90s was such a perpy time, wasn't it? B. She was born in Wimbledon. C. In the film version she was played by the lovely Scouser Lily Savage. D. None of the above. Well, she is from England, so I'm gonna guess Wimbledon. Because her boobs are definitely bigger, obviously. 40. In 1996, the BBC looked a bit silly because A. It was still making Antiques Roadshow and One Man and His Dog, but refused to make any video game programs. That's my answer. B. EastEnders had a joke episode to lighten up its relentless diet of misery. C. Newsnight's reputation was tarnished when it covered a story about a violent computer game. About violent computer games, and Jeremy Paxman was heard to say, I can't read that. Oh, are you trying to tell me that adults play these things? Oh, no, I didn't pan, sorry. And D, all of the above. I reckon the magazine might think that the answer is D, because they are all true, but I'm pretty sure it's Jeremy Paxman stating that, do adults play these things? The spoken word, which is what we're already panned on. Which games have gone down in the annals of history for including these immortal lines? Oh, you want us some wang? That's that's going to be Shadow Warrior, of course. Oh, I had a brain fart then. It's a great day for spitting. That will be Monkey Island 2 when you're in the spitting competition. There goes our grant money. Oh, I don't know that one. That sounds like a comedy point-and-click adventure game, if ever I've heard one. Maniac Mansion, maybe? 53. I better get out of these wet clothes. Oh, that's hurting my brain. I don't know. I'm ready. I'm not ready. Oh, well, that one's just ridiculous. I think you hit a tree, Jim. That's going to be Space Quest. Oh no, or is it MDK2? Or MDK? Because no, the ship is called the Jim Dandy in that. I'm going to go Space Quest. Send the abomination back to the hell that spawned it, Brother Matthias. Don't know. Oh, I'm rubbish. Overcrest, Danger Tires. Carmageddon? Come get some. Well, that's obvious. That's, of course, Duke Nukem. Come on, then. That could be anything. The worst Mortal Kombat character ever. Come on, then. Nobody voodoo like you do. That's Monkey Island 2 as well, I'm going to guess. 61 to 65. I'll spread over these pages. See page 38 for the first one. Okay, question 61 to 65, 10 points. There are 5 screenshots dotted around this page, these pages, and each are clearly made up from 2 different games. All you have to do is name the pair in each case. So, I think for this one, it looks like Croc, but I can't make out the other one. So all this greenery and that poo-looking thing, I reckon is Croc, or possibly Banjo-Kazooie. Ah, no, this is, yes. I think it looks like Quake 2, but the gun is in the left hand. That's really confusing. But yes, I'm gonna go Croc and Quake 2. So what do we have? Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, that is a tough one. I know that map. The Commandos? Oh, I think it's Commandos 2. I recognise the digital readout. What is the one in between? It's even hard to tell which one isn't that one. I'm gonna go that looks like Myth to me. I'm gonna go Commandos and Myth 2. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. 63, Carmageddon or Carmageddon 2. I'm gonna go with, and that looks to me like spaceships. Oh no! Oh, the noises you make when you're trying to figure things out. Oh, it looks like Populous or something, but then you've got spaceships in there as well. Energy, minerals, nutrients. Is it XCOM? No, it can't be XCOM, can it? I don't know for that one. Honestly, don't know. Oh, hang on. We've got some more down here which I missed. Okay, so match the B-list movie actor with the game they starred in, either in movie footage or as a voiceover. John Hurt, he is not a B-movie actor. He was an alien. Ah, so it's multiple choice. So we have Toonstruck, Full Throttle, and Conspiracy. Well, Christopher Lloyd was Toonstruck. I don't know who Damon Albarn is. I'm going to guess he was in Full Throttle and John Hurt was in Conspiracy. That's my guess. So, on to the next page. Mark Hamill. He's in everything, isn't he? Karen Allen. Tia Carrere? Donald Sutherland. Well, I know Ripper starred Christopher Walken. I have not a clue. That's one for you, YouTube watchers. One man and his game, 7 points. Okay, so it takes more than a single person to create a game, but who was credited as designer for the following games? Alpha Centuria, Dungeon Keeper, X-Wing vs TIE Fighter, The Last Express, Starship Titanic, Grand Prix 2, Grim Fandango, oh, blimey. Tim Schafer, Grim Fandango, I don't know. That is a tough one. Douglas Adams, that would be, oh, that's the Starship Titanic. Peter Molyneux. Oh, is that Alpha Centuria? Or is it Dungeon Keeper? I can't remember. I'm not a massive Lord British fan. I don't know the other people. That's one for you to figure out at home. Money for Old Rope, 9 points. It's traditional to bung out a load of extra levels or features to keep sales of your old game ticking over. Match the add-on pack to the original game. This one's a little bit more interesting, I feel. So we have Nitro Riders, Ghost Bear's Legacy, Counter-Strike, Hidden Worlds, American Revolt, Extremities, Rise of the Shadowlands, Plutonium Pack, and Balance of Power. And the choices are Syndicate, Quake 2, X-Wing vs TIE Fighter, MechWarrior 2, Duke Nukem 3D, Command & Conquer, Red Alert, Magic Carpet, Dark Reign, Interstate 76. Do I know any of them? Well, Counter-Strike, I believe, was originally was a Quake 2 mod, because there's nothing else it can be. Unless that's not the original Counter-Strike, because that would have been Half-Life, wouldn't it? Oh, was it Command & Conquer? Is it a trick question? Plutonium Pack, no, that is a Quake 2, I believe. Nitro Riders, I would go Interstate 76. Balance of Power? Oh, it's a tough one. Ghost Bear Legacies. Rise of the Shadow Hand, possibly X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. Don't think it is. No, that might. Oh, I don't know. I have not a clue for that, which is depressed me greatly. Let's go next one. I don't know if that's a misprint or it's meant to have a P on the end, but either way. 21 points. This ought to test the old grey matter. In each question, the game came out in the same year, but in which order? Put them in order of release date, earliest first. Just stick with the numbers in order from the on the answer form. Oh, blimey. Okay, so there's no way I can probably answer this without... oh, okay, so we're in order of year, so... Yeah, I probably can't answer this off the top of my head, but... So in 1996, we have Command & Conquer Red Alert, Screamer 2, Wing Commander 4, Tomb Raider, Spycraft, and Z. Or Z, depending on your preference. 1997, Tomb Raider 2, Dungeon Keeper, Flying Corpse Gold, Theme Hospital, Redneck Rampage, Jedi Knight, and Diablo. I'm going to guess Jedi Knight came out last just because Star Wars is Christmas. Well, it is now, wasn't back then. 1998, FIFA Road to World Cup 98, Wargasm, FIFA 99, the X-Files game, well, it's on my shelf too, it's terrible. Grim Fandango, Battlezone, X-Men Quake, I don't think I've ever even heard of that game, and Tomb Raider 3. Right, all of a sudden it becomes rather difficult. In order to sort the men from the boys, the ladies from the girls, tell us what games these review quotes refer to, and for bonus marks, which of our astute reviewers wrote them. Well, unless it was Charlie Brooker, and that's PC Zone, I'm probably not going to know who it is. Okay, 92. The ones where the wheels are bigger than the bungalows, and the driver sits about 15 feet up in the air. Bloody hell. 93. I think I just loved it because the amount of work you had to do within 1.5 minutes each lap. Could be Carmageddon 2? Because you start off with a very... Oh, you don't really do laps in that. You just run over people, which got changed to zombies after a complaint, I believe. 94. You come away thinking that you've just sat a level 3 accountancy exam. Move that along a bit. Level 3 accountancy exam. That's going to be in some sort of simulator like... I don't know. Theme something. Theme accountant. I don't even know if that's a game. Screwy Squirrel kindly takes him behind a tree. Screwy Squirrel. No, not a clue. No, don't know. 96. Play on hard, explore every nook, and behold every cranny. That could be any game. It's going to be something that's got exploration in it. So I'm going to guess it's from this issue, and it's going to be Jedi Knight 2. That's a random stab in the dark. 97. When men were men and cars were flimsy. Carmageddon 2 again, I'm going to guess. Where's a damn brilliant pass? FIFA 90. Would it be in 2000? Would FIFA 2000 be out in 99? I think it would be. I'm going to go with that. Oh, this is May. Yes, I'm going to go FIFA 2000. The best flight sim ever. Flight Simulator 97. Why not? Finally, this was a quote from a game that for certain reasons we couldn't review, but we did feature in one issue. 4 bonus points if you could tell us what game it was and who wrote the comment. How the hell would we know? I wish you Merry Christmas and robust Siberian health, Caucasian longevity. Siberia? That was that wouldn't have been that long ago. No, again, not a clue. Screenshot, 9 points. Okay. 41, that is the butler from Tomb Raider 2. 42, that's going to be some sort of flight simulator, I'm not sure which one. 43, SimCity 2000, no. It looks like SimCity. It looks like SimCity 2003, but you wouldn't think that would be out in 1999. Possibly could be, I don't know. 44, Interstate 77. 45, oh, I know that stupid crumpled up face. Looks like Panzer Dragoon, but it can't be. 46, not a clue in the slightest. 47, That looks awfully familiar. Again, I don't know. 48. It's a tiny little skeleton. I don't know who it is though. And 49. Someone with 4 boobs. I think we've got the last 2 now, which are these 2 mashup screenshots. So we've got. I know that. That's Blade Runner. Haha! I only know that because I reviewed it last. That's definitely Blade Runner, and the circles within. That could be anything. Really could be anything. I'm gonna go with Mech Warrior 2. And up here, finally, last but by no means least, we have. Christ. Again, I have absolutely no. Oh, it's a jet ski. Oh, it might be. Oh no, I thought it might be some sort of James Bond game because there's quite a few of those, but it's got a timer on it, so it's definitely a racing game of sorts. And the other interlaced lines. Actually. Oh, I do know that one. I recognise the reticle on the radar. Could be Mech Warrior as well. Or Mech Assault. Or Heavy Gear. We'll go Heavy Gear 2. So there you have it, folks. That was the big quiz 1995 from PC Gamer. The only issue is I don't have the answers. So I don't know how. I'm going to have to try and find an archived PDF of the next issue, perhaps, because they're obviously not going to be in this issue as it has a submission slip. So yeah, bum. But either way, you can play along at home and see how you get on. You'll never know the answers, but I'm sure together we can find out.